less and less calls from officials when they see you take your body to the defender.
Morant double clutches off the glass. What a finish by Ja Morant. Pulling together a lineup of a couple of rookies. Here's Morant on a run out. Wham! With the right hand.
Within yourself with getting shots. The second one is rebounding. We've talked about it already ad nauseum. Both of these teams struggle to rebound as Ja Morant doesn't struggle to hit his second three of his NBA career.
Carter steps out for three and it spoons out. Carter shot 19% from three last year as Morant going to the goal and going glass. Timeout Chicago.
Don't talk to me about strength. They brought Wendell Carter back in with Markin, and now they size down somewhat. Thaddeus Young comes back into the game.
Morant, look at these handles. Finds Clark, who puts it in. They're +7 on the glass. And again, both of these teams last year struggled to rebound. And Memphis much better. Jaren facing up and filling it up. Wasn't protecting the defense, and then the defense started to sag, and then the whole thing started to crumble. Tango, Dylan Brooks, his first bucket of the game. Morant to an open Brooks for three. Bingo!
Scoring in the paint like we thought, but scoring from the free throw line.
Oh, Morant cuts down the lane. Oh, what a feed by Valanciunas.
Beautiful feed. Arms length of your offensive player. Nice cut. The timing on the cut. And there's one of those.
Got it away from Clark. Blocked by Clark. Picked up by Solomon Hill. Morant against Harris. Where with the right hand? And there's the rookie announcing his presence with authority. Team that's averaging better than 20 a game, and they have 12 already. And there's a lot for Jaren Jackson. That's a play that the Grizzlies like to use early. Point Brooklyn lead. Morant. Clark. Those two guys have developed a pretty good connection as well. Burt working underneath. Trapped. Jaren with a block and then knocked away from behind by Nwaba, but the Grizzlies with possession. Morant to the cup. Flips it up and in.
To force DeAndre Jordan away from the basket, but Jaren can also finish shots.
Wow. Morant going to the reverse. Team is going to get a score, and right now Brooklyn is the only team that has two guys like that. Morant forcing his way inside. Wants a screen and roll with Solomon Hill. Ja for the lead. It's in! The Grizzlies had a 14-point lead earlier. That's their largest. Morant off glass. 22 for Ja. Morant on a blow by to the cup, scoops it in. Oh, baby, what a play!
This kid is going to be so special. The thing that's special is how far he's able to take off to be able to finish. I mean, again, he takes off one step inside the free throw line.
Morant picked up by Dinwiddie. 10 seconds. Ja down the lane, off the glass and in with 7 seconds remaining. Tied at 120, and Brooklyn calls for time. Morant ties the game 122 apiece. Morant crowded by Cook. Blows by, flips it up and in. Ja Morant. And a foul on Dwight Howard. Valanciunas retreats. Morant goes to the rack, goes down, but scores. It's a good stat. I mean, this was in run of play. Morant, finger roll, pretty play.
Said he had to get back into the game.
Solomon Hill rings the bell from downtown. Morant against Quinn Cook. Pretty finish.
Shown with this something with this little bit of time last year and into this season, he's a scorer also.
Morant would not be denied by Ricky Rubio. Got to the cup and ties the game at 5, 2 minutes in. Jaren with the lob. Morant with the setup.
He's always one of those players that he was just going to need time to grow into his body, and when he did and transferred to North Carolina,
wow. Morant against Javon Carter. Gets a Clark screen, drives, scoops and scores. Ja Morant exploding to the rim. by Jay Crowder. Works against Rubio. Got away with a push off. Morant. Wham! Over the top with two hands.
Still being yourself.
Morant down the lane. Changed a dunk into a layup. Ja sets up an open Solomon Hill, who buries the three.
Game is not over. This Suns team, I heard Eddie Johnson the other night talking about them maybe having a playoff run. Nice move there by Morant.
43. They came into tonight's game as Morant tries to get by Rubio. Stops on a dime and finds Clark. That was pretty. Whistle. Off the bench, Valanciunas the rebound. Morant with a push to the cup, lays it up and lays it in. A jaw dropper from Ja Morant. Brandon Clark. Oh, Ja Morant! He's out there along with Tyus Jones. Shot clock down to 4. His three is through. Ja Morant from downtown. Grizzlies have it first to start the second. Ja Morant with a lob for Caboclo.
Coach, earlier, we see here, pass up top, good look, and Bruno able to finish up high. He'll have these opportunities. No bigs on the floor.
Crowder surveys his options. Lob for Morant and a drop feed that goes awry momentarily for Brandon Clark. Now they got a 2-on-1. Lob for B. Clark and a foul on Tucker. Holy cow, what a play by the rookie duo. Bruno's got a mismatch against Eric Gordon if they can get it to him. Morant with the finger roll.
So this one, Morant
pulls off, and then you start turning it over, and then things get really, really tough. Morant with a pull-up. Yes! Ties the game at 62.
He can
Valanciunas is going to have to try to create something on his own. Shot clock down to 6. Morant in traffic, scoops and scores. Boy, he can elevate and slither through the lane around defenders. Valanciunas still checking his mouth.
Rightfully so. It happened right in front of the officials with that left hand. He is a crafty.
Morant challenges Capella and reverses it in.
Going up against the bigger Clint Capella, still holding them accountable to what happens on the floor.
Morant goes to the reverse.
They run the lanes correctly.
Bruno into the seam. Morant double. Slips through and scores. Oh, what a play! And 3 guys in double figures already. 19 fast break points, too. Morant. Oh! Holy cow!
Stand up, stand him straight up, and then play deep.
Graham, very handsy defense, but Morant beats him to the rim.
Just let you know that I'm Sunny Ball.
Morant goes to the rack.
There you go. See here, they come more times than not. That is a dribble handoff to a high screen and roll. This time Morant.
Morant and Clark pick and roll. Ja fades and fills it up. Wiggins a new season high with 26. Morant behind the screen, floats it up and in, off the window, off the high glass. Morant trying to put Towns on skates. Shot clock down to 4. Ja lays it up and in. We're 1 for 11 tonight. Valanciunas with the finish and quite a pass from Morant. Vucevic's 3 for his last 16 from downtown, and the Grizzlies counter on the other end. 19 points for the Grizzlies. That's a good total for him. Oh, Ja Morant.
Not out of bounds. This is, I think the foul happened on the screen. But you see here, Morant, the back door, he's able to get up quickly to put it down.
So that is a non-shooting foul.
To perform with Graham in the starting lineup. Good steal here by Morant.
Ja behind the back to the rim and in. Ja Morant.
Now, Hornets played this Grizzlies team in the preseason. They really did damage by their guards getting in the lane. Nice pass here.
Morant with the setup for Valanciunas.
And more. Here's Eric. And more.
And their 6 key guys are 25 or younger. Solomon Hill for 3. Puts it in.
Watch this pass here, though, partner. Gets in the paint, fake. Look at this.
Biombo turns all the way around.
He's defending Valanciunas.
I mean, the pack in terms of paint points. Wrap around, finished by Kyle. Grizzlies break it, get some good ball movement. Jackson against Morant against P.J. Washington. Down the lane he goes. He scoops, he scores. John Morant. Grizzlies lead is 3. Morant slips through. Little show and go. Off the window and in. An incredible play by John Morant.
Watch the young fella here. Go behind your back. Fake the defender. Take
Look
the
away.
hit. Finish it soft off the glass. There's no word. He'll use it and run all the way through as a triple, or he just uses the first one and bounce back off of it. Good job there.
Sharon for 3. Bango.
I mean, it's the high cylinder, but it looks like
No, that actually it came out.
It's not.
Valanciunas. Brooks hits the 3. Averaging 24 in victories and 9 in losses. He's got 15 and counting.
Efficient 15, 6 for 8.
Morant, nice move. Got to the rim. Goodrich had the hot hand to close the 3rd quarter. Oh, nice backdoor run and a finish by John Morant off the setup. Morant down the lane, lays it up. It is! Holy cow! With 7/10 of a second, John Morant.
Was here towards the end, but on this one, there's not a struggle. It's just about athleticism, strength, and the wherewithal.
Pulling from there. Morant probes, dishes, Valanciunas puts it in.
This guy he's navigating everything you want him to navigate right now.
Down, Karam's out to Anderson. Here is Morant turning on the burners. Oh my! Wow! What a ridiculous finish from John Morant.
And he drags that defender, so Mike gets the separation necessary.
Morant cradles it up and in.
I tell you, he likes that move. Think of him as a shooter because he's so efficient.
Morant gets up. He said, no, Jaren. This alley-oop is mine. From the line in this 3rd. Morant leaves it for Clark, who throws it down. 2-for-1 opportunity was there for Memphis as Morant bodies in and flexes after the bucket. And good hands by Ingles, but Morant gets it back, dances away from traffic, and rocks the rim.
Because it looks like he's stripped, and he doesn't have a lot of space to get between those guys.
10 to shoot. Jackson, guarded by O'Neal. Here's Morant, slithering into the lane, and floats it in.